Here with Lew Johnson at Conrad-Johnson. Hi Lew, how are you?
Hi Peter, good to see you.
You are introducing a new amplifier at CES this year.
Yes we are. This is the Conrad-Johnson LP125SA. It is a 140 watt per channel stereo power amplifier. And it is probably best understood in context of our flagship ART amplifier and monoblocks and the stereo version of those, the ART SA stereo. Taking that same circuit and distilling it down to a more accessible price point. The ART SA and the ART monoblocks use Teflon capacitors throughout the audio circuit. They use very expensive metal foil resistors, laser trim metal foil resistors in the audio circuits. This amplifier uses high quality polypropylene capacitors and high tolerance, low noise metal film resistors. We're aiming to get as much of that quality as we can at a more affordable price point.
Well, it's a very attractive looking product.
Thank you. And
you can see the fine millwork on the aluminum. The good paint, it's got a nice textured paint finish on it.
And then we also do offer an upgrade version of this amplifier to get you a little closer to the ART level of amplifier by taking and putting in the Teflon capacitors for coupling in the circuit, and the most critical resistors get replaced with the metal foil resistors.
How close does that get you to ART level?
I would say it's one of these things where it's, you can hear the difference, but it's not like a whole change in level. It's not like you're reaching a whole new plateau. We're coming very, reasonably close for a little more than half the cost. So this is, I think, maybe the sweet point.
In the line
in terms of performance per dollar.
Price per performance. That way, I have a picture of an Efficient Frontier. It's a parabolic.
Yeah.
And the really cool products are at the very cutting edge in the front of that, where price and performance are at the at closest to the X and Y axis.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, that's new for this year, and that one product is going to keep us busy for a while.
Very good. Anything else new here behind you?
This is it.
That's it?
News for the show.
Okay, and what are the other products here? If you just give us a quick walkthrough.
This is our ET5 preamplifier, which is this very similar in circuit to our flagship GAT and built at exactly the quality level of the GAT, but fewer parts. The power supply in the GAT is a dual mono arrangement. This is a single power supply to handle the two channels. So there's some reductions in the parts count, which helps us keep the cost down. So this is half the price of a GAT.
And the retail on that is?
The retail on this is $10,000.
Oh, that's a good price point in the high performance audio market.
So I think this with with an upgraded LP125 SA Plus is just an ideal combination.
Well, you can't have it any better endorsement from the horse's mouth, Lew Johnson from Conrad-Johnson.
Okay.
Excellent. And how about over here?
Well, over here we have the entry products in the Conrad-Johnson range. The one that you're focusing on at the moment is a 60 watt per channel stereo power amplifier. The Classic 60, available mainly as the Classic 60 SE, which is the upgraded model, carries a retail price point of $5,000. It's 60 watts per channel. Has KT120 output tubes, just like its bigger brothers. Has a sprinkling of the Teflon capacitors in it. Very sweet 60 watt amp. And for most applications, 60 watts is really ample power.
You're right.
The companion preamplifier, the ET3, available as a line stage only or with an optional phono stage. Again, available in a base model or an upgraded version, and fully remote controlled. Unlike a lot of competitive models that are remote controlled, it does not use a volume control chip. It doesn't use a motorized pot. It uses an actual discrete stepped attenuator using discrete metal film
Metal foil resistors per click.
Yeah, metal film resistors in the base model, or metal foil in the upgraded model. A computer circuit picks the combination of resistors and it selects them by triggering relays that are inert gas-filled, gold-plated contact relays.
So you don't have a gazillion resistors on a big gang.
Right.
I understand. Okay.
And we don't have a highly feedbacked integrated circuit setting the level to the volume. This is about as good a volume control as you can possibly do. It's the same approach as used in our $10,000 preamp and as used in our $20,000 preamp.
Well, there you go. You're offering value throughout the line.
That's the goal.
All right. Lew Johnson from Conrad-Johnson at CES. Very good. Thank you, Lew.
Thank you, Pete.
Okay, here we are, the flagship products with Lew Johnson.
Yeah, this is the top of the line. This is the amplifier we introduced last year at CES. It is the ART stereo amplifier. It is the same basic circuit as our ART mono blocks, but reduced to half scale so we can get 140 watt per channel onto a single stereo chassis. That's being driven by our GAT preamplifier, which we've muted out here so that you folks can hear me. The GAT preamplifier has been around for a little while. It's one of our limited editions. There'll be only 250 of those produced worldwide. The GAT preamplifier is being fed by our USB DAC, the HD3.
Is that sitting below it?
That's the small unit sitting below it.
There you go.
Some people think that's a power supply. No, that is the HD3 USB DAC, which is taking the digital data stream from the PC computer and converting it to the analog signal that we are going to be hearing here.
Very good. We'll do a listening session in just a moment.